Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Som TV, the pulse of the nation. On the news this hour, Rivers State Governor Fubara extends olive branch. Stakeholders appeal to Governor Kefas on policy review. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news in full. Rivers State Governor Fubara extends olive branch, invites pro-Wike lawmakers to meeting. Rivers State Governor Siminalaye Fubara has invited 27 lawmakers loyal to Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to a meeting on Monday, 10th March 2025. These developments mark a significant shift in the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State. The meeting, scheduled to take place at 10 a.m. at the Government House in Port Harcourt, aimed to address pressing issues including provision of a benefiting space for the Assembly sittings, payment of outstanding allowances to the lawmakers, and presentation of the 2025 budget and other sundry matters. The invitation follows Governor Fubara's receipt of the certified true copy of the Supreme Court judgment. This move is seen as a step towards resolving the political tensions in the state. The 27 lawmakers, led by Speaker Martins and Mewole, have been at odds with Governor Fubara's, leading to a stalemate in the state legislative activities. These meetings may mark the beginning of a new era of cooperation and dialogue between the two factions. Stakeholders appeal to Governor Kefas for policy review. A recent discussion on the Som TV morning show highlighted the ongoing concerns surrounding the bans of mining activities in Taraba State. The bans, which was triggered by Executive Order 3, 4, and 5 issued by Governor Abu Kefas, has sparked debate and concerns among stakeholders. Engineer Kutman Uzaya Ali, Federal Mines Officer in charge of Taraba State Mining, led the call for a policy review, urging the state government to reconsider the bans and permit the resumption of responsible mining activities. Ali emphasized that the Federal Ministry of Solid Minerals Development, alongside other stakeholders, is committed to ensuring compliance with Miners Association of Nigeria, Taraba Chapter. Usa local government area in Taraba State has been plagued by a severe electricity crisis. Lisam, the headquarters of Usa local government area in Taraba State, has been plagued by a severe electricity crisis for several months. The community has been left in darkness, affecting daily lives, businesses, and the local economy. Residents are crying out for help, urging the government to take immediate action to restore electricity. Jeremiah Rimamfite, a concerned citizen, has appealed to Senator David S.U. Jimkuta to intervene in addressing the situation. The lack of electricity has forced businesses to close, and traders are unable to sell their goods. Rimamsikwe Musa, a welder and resident of Lisam, expressed his frustration, saying, "As a welder, I rely on electricity to carry out my work. Without power, I am unable to provide for my family." The Taraba state government has faced criticism for its handling of this crisis, with residents accusing the government of neglecting the community's need and failing to provide basic amenities. Despite promises to address the issues, residents remain skeptical, calling for actions rather than words. The situation has become increasingly difficult, with residents urging the government to take immediate action to restore electricity and save their communities. Coalition of Women in Governance call for Senator Natasha's recall. A group of women's organizations under the umbrella of the Coalition of Women in Government, CWIG, has demanded the recall of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, PDP, Kogi Central, following a 6-month suspension. According to CWIG spokesperson Ambassador Zainab Mohammed, Natasha's suspension is a clear violation of parliamentary ethics and judicial authorities. Zainab Mohammed emphasized that the suspension reeks of injustice and constitutes an assault on democracy, sending a dangerous signal to Nigerians who dare to challenge those in power. She noted that the senator's actions defy the rule of law, as a court order has been issued to halt any disciplinary actions against Natasha. The CWIG spokespersons urged that the suspensions is illegal, excessive, exceeding the maximum 14-day suspensions allowed by Senate rules. This, she said, undermines democratic principles and threatened women's inclusions in politics. The CWIG has called for Natasha's immediate resumption. The coalitions emphasized that the Senate must uphold the law and not undermine it, warning that ignoring court orders sends a worrying message to ordinary Nigerians. Nigeria Union of Journalists, Niger State, celebrates Female Journalists and International Women's Day. Niger State Council of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, has joined the global celebrations of International Women's Day, facilitating with female journalists worldwide. Comrade Abu Umodu, State Chairman of the NUJ, emphasized the importance of recognizing the strength, resilience, and achievement of women journalists in shaping society for a better future. The NUJ Niger State Council gesture is part of a broader movement to promote gender equality and empowerment. The National Union of Journalists has also launched initiatives to support women in journalism, including a paid transparency campaign and a guide on menopause and the workplace. In a related development, the NUJ FCT Council has celebrated women's achievements, emphasizing the need for sustained effort to break barriers and create opportunities for women. The councils highlighted the increasing representations of women in decision-making roles and reaffirmed its commitment to fostering an inclusive environment for female professionals. Governors celebrate women's resilience on International Women's Day. President Bola Tinubu, governors and other leaders in Nigeria have joined the global celebrations of International Women's Day, praising the resilience and contributions of women in the country's development. In a message, President Tinubu described Nigerian women as the bedrock of the nation, driving progress from homes to farm, boardrooms and communities. He emphasized his administration's commitment to dismantling obstacles and ensuring equitable opportunities for women. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu also celebrated women's achievement, urging them to support one another and strive for personal growth and achievement. Governors include those of Ondo, Kwara, and Benue State also marked the occasion with messages and events highlighting the importance of women's empowerment and gender equality. Seat reservation for women bills gain momentum in International Women's Day. A proposed bill seeking to reserve seats for women in Nigeria's national and state assemblies has gained momentum as the country marks International Women's Day. The seat reservation for women bills was sponsored by Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, aimed to increase women representations in Parliament. According to Kalu, the bill seeks to create a legislature that mirrors the diversity of the nations by reserving seats for women in the National and State Assembly. Nigeria currently ranks among the bottom 10 countries globally in women's representation in national parliaments, with women constituting only 3.6% of the Senate and 4.7% in the House of Representatives. The bill has been inspired by successful initiatives in countries such as Rwanda and Senegal, where women representation has risen about 40%. Proponents of the bills argue that it is essential for achieving gender equality, promoting women's empowerment, and ensuring that women's voices are heard in the decision-making processes. As Nigeria celebrates International Women's Day, the seat reservation for women's bills has brought attention to the need for gender representations and empowerment of women in the country's politics. NDLEA arrests auto dealer over 77.5 kg cocaine. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has arrested an automobile spare parts dealer, Levi Chidiebele Ubodoze, in connection with the attempted export of 2 kg of cocaine concealed in vehicle propeller to Angola. According to NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy Femi Babafemi, operatives recovered 7.5 kg of cocaine disguised as semolina during Ubodeze's arrest. Ubodeze was caught attempting to escape in a Kia Sports utility vehicle at his residence on Ago Palace, where Isolo, Lagos. A digital scale used for weighing illicit drug was also seized from his house. The suspect admitted to dealing in cocaine while selling motor spare parts at Ladipo Market, Mushi area in Lagos. He stated that the supposed recipient of the illicit consignment in Angola alerted him, prompting his attempt to flee. In a related development, NDLEA operatives at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, intercepted a cargo of cannabis-infused cannabis imported from the United Kingdom. The consignment was meant to sell at the Kiddies Part in Surulere, Lagos. Taraba State Governor celebrates International Women's Day with pledge to empower women. In commemoration of International Women's Day, Taraba State Governor Dr. Abu Kefas has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to women's empowerment and inclusiveness. He proudly noted that his cabinet boasts the highest number of women in the state's history, demonstrating his faith in women's leadership capabilities. Governor Kefas commended Taraba women for their remarkable contribution to their families and communities, describing them as resilient, courageous, and gracious. He emphasized his administration's dedication to creating opportunities for women to thrive in politics and various career paths. The governor highlighted his free education policy as a prime example of his administration's efforts to alleviate the burden on women, who often bear the responsibilities of paying school fees for their children. Dr. Kefas pledged to continue promoting women's visibility in governance and providing them with the necessary tools to excel in their chosen field. He also assured women of their safety in Taraba State, vowing to protect, save, and empower them to reach their full potentials. The commitment of women's empowerment is a hallmark of Governor Kefas' administrations, and efforts have not gone unnoticed. As the world celebrates International Women's Day, Taraba State stands as a shining example and progress and inclusivity. President Tinubu approves adoptions of TASUED as federal university. President Bola Tinubu has given the green light for Tai Solarin University of Education TASUED in Ijagun, Ogun State, to become a federal university. This historic move makes TASUED the first federal-owned tertiary institution in the Ogun East Senatorial District, established in 2005 by the Ogun State government. TASUED holds the distinctions of being Nigeria's first specialized university of education. This university's transitions to the federal institutions requires minimal investment due to its well-developed infrastructure and academic program. President Tinubu expressed gratitude to the Ogun State government for inviting the federal government to take over the institutions. He noted that his moves honors the legacies of Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Dr. Tai Solarin, who played significant roles in promoting education in Nigeria. The federal government now oversees 3 universities of education: Tai Solarin University of Education, Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education in Owerri, and Adeyemi Federal University of Education in Ondo State. This development reinforces the federal government's commitment to advancing higher education and honoring the legacies of the Nigerian icon. Taraba police arrest 2 suspects over alleged murder of officer and civilian. Taraba State police operatives have made a breakthrough in their investigation into the murder of a police officer and a civilian in Wukari, arresting 2 suspect members of an armed gang allegedly involved in the crime. The suspects Godwin Ajafa, 28-year-old, and Austin Emmanuel, 25 years old, were apprehended during a joint operative between police personnel and local hunters on March 6, 2025. According to security analyst Zagazola Makama, a tactical team ambushed the suspects along a bush route behind Federal University Wukari, leading to their capture. Ajafa, who confessed to being a member of the gang responsible for killing of Police Corporal Amadou Yusuf and a civilian, Gaddafi Seidu, on February 25, 2025, denied being present on the day of the attack. The second suspect, Emmanuel, was allegedly recruited by Adjafa and was arrested while attempting to join the gang. Although the suspects were unharmed at the time of their arrest, police said Adjafa has been providing valuable intelligence on the gang's operations. The arrest is a significant development in the investigations, and the police are expected to continue their efforts to bring all those involved in the crime to justice. Taraba Monarch pledged support for school feeding program. In a significant display of community leadership, traditional ruler in Taraba State, Sardauna local government area, have vowed to ensure the success of the ongoing school feeding program. The monarch of Shakaka and Mayo Ungada Chiefdom, Chief Emmanuel Ada and Al-Aji Sambo Ubandoma, respectively, made the commitment during a meeting with Action Aid's Deputy Country Director, Ajia Suweiba Dankabo, and the leadership of the Women and Children Health Empowerment Foundation. Chief Ada emphasized the importance of community involvement in the program implementations, noting that many government projects fail due to lack of local participation. He pledged to personally monitor the program execution, ensuring its success in supporting Governor Abu Kefa's compulsory free education policy. The monarch highlighted the program's role in boosting school enrollment with teachers in the beneficiary communities, confirming a surge in pupils' enrollment since the reintroduction of the school feeding program. Parents who previously kept their children out of school are now patronizing education, encouraged by the daily meal provided through the initiatives. The school feeding program is implemented by Action Aid and WACHEF with support from the ECOWAS Commission and the Spanish Agency for International Development Cooperation. Action Aid Deputy Country Director and WACHEF's Board of Trustees Chairman reaffirmed their commitment to ensuring every child has access to nutritious meal to enhance learning and growth. Taraba youth rally in support of Senator David Jimkuta. On 8 March 2025, youth from Taraba State Central and Northern Zone staged a solidarity and appreciation rally for Senator David S.U. Jimkuta, who represents Taraba South Senatorial District. The rally, sponsored by Prince Abdulhadi Munkaila, drew approximately 200 young individuals who marched through Jalingo, holding pictures of Senator Jimkuta and dancing to express their gratitude for his historic empowerment of youth in his zone. Prince Munkaila, also known as the richest worldwide, praised Senator Jimkuta's leadership, encouraging other political leaders to emulate his examples. Munkaila, who admires Senator Jimkuta's leadership style despite not being from his constituency, emphasized that such leaders are needed in Taraba State. Senator Jimkuta, who represents Taraba South Senatorial District, has made significant stride in empowering youth, including employing 170 youth from the 5 local government areas in Taraba South and facilitating employment for constituents in various sectors. His commitment to his constituents has earned him recognition and appreciation from the youth in Taraba State. Taraba State PDP chairman hosts Sardauna local government stakeholders for IFTA. In a move to foster unity among the people of Sardauna local government, Alhaji Abubakar Bawa, chairman of the People's Democratic Party PDP in Taraba State, hosted an Iftar Ramadan breakfast for Sardauna stakeholders at his Jalingo residence, Nana Aisha Jalingo. The event, which took place on March 9, 2025, was well attended by stakeholders from diverse backgrounds, including different faiths, tribes, political parties, and communities of the Mambila Plateau. During the occasion, Chairman Bawa emphasized the importance of upholding peace and unity among Sardaunas, regardless of their differences in religions, ethnicity, locality, and political affiliation. He also urged Muslim faithfuls to utilize the blessed month of Ramadan to pray for Governor Abu Kefas, other leaders, and the prosperity of Sardauna local government, Taraba State, in Nigeria. Sardauna stakeholders praised Chairman Bawa, describing him as a leader, unifier, and blessing to Sardauna local government, Taraba State. They expressed optimism that his leadership as the state PDP chairman would take and make Taraba a one-party state. Prominent personalities and in attendance include the Secretary to the Government of Taraba State, the Chairman of Sardauna Local Government, Board Chairman, members, special advisors, and senior special assistants to the Governor of Taraba State. In a heartwarming display of community spirit, the Executive Chairman of Sardauna Local Government Area, Honorable M.J. Humar, distributed Ramadan packages to the people of Sardauna Local Government on the 8th day of Ramadan. The event held in Gembu brought together community members, representatives from the Muslim councils, the Christians Association of Nigeria, and various groups, union, and wards within the local government. Chairman Umar congratulated the Muslim communities on the occasions of Ramadan, expressing his joy in witnessing another year of this sacred month. He urged the faithful to make the most of the blessed period, emphasizing that Ramadan is not only a time for self-reflection and devotion, but also an opportunity to pray for peace, unity, and progress in Sardauna local government area. The distribution of food items, including rice and sugar, aimed to ease the fasting experience for community members, especially those in need. This gesture embodies the spirit of Ramadan, which emphasizes caring for one another, ensuring that no one is left behind during this sacred time. As the community comes together to celebrate Ramadan, Chairman Umar's initiative serves as a shining example of leadership and community service. May this Ramadan bring peace, prosperity, and blessing to the people of Sardauna local government and the entire community. President Tinubu inaugurates ultra-modern council center in Ebonyi. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the ultra-modern council center at the David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences in Ebonyi State. The center, described as one of the best in Nigeria, was inaugurated on Saturday, with the president donating 2,000 kilowatts of regular power supply to the institution. The president, represented by Chief David Umahi, Minister of Works and immediate past governor of Ebonyi, reiterated his administration's commitment to supporting the university in achieving its visions of being a center of excellence in medical and health sciences. According to Professor J.C. Uneke, the Vice-Chancellor of the university, the Cancer Center is a state-of-the-art facility that operates with the multidisciplinary team of experts specializing in cancer research, training, and patient care. The center has already treated 207 cancer patients, with 88 male and 119 female patients. The inauguration of the Cancer Center is a significant step towards reducing medical tourism in Nigeria, with the president emphasizing the importance of regular power supply to the institution. Anambra Governor Soludo cracks down on noise pollution. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo has reiterated his commitment to enforcing law against noise pollution in the state. This comes after he confronted a pastor who was preaching in a marketplace in Onitsha on Saturday. Soludo emphasized that while everyone has the right to freedom of worship, turning a busy marketplace into a church is unacceptable and illegal. He urged the pastor to preach in the church instead, where interested individuals can willingly listen to his message. The governor also warned that those who mount speakers in shops and blast loud music are guilty of noise pollution. This move is part of Soludo's effort to maintain a peaceful and respectful environment in the state. Soludo's administration has been proactive in addressing various issues in Anambra, including revenue generation and infrastructure development. Recently, he commended the President General of Anambra State Amalgamated Traders Association, ASMATA, for increasing the internally generated revenue of markets in the state from 400 million naira to 4.5 billion annually. The governor's commitment to enforcing law and regulations aim to promote a more harmonious and law-abiding society in Anambra. Oyo State futures residents to decide next governor, says Makinde. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has stated that the choice of the state's next governor will be left to the residents of Oyo State. In his bi-monthly newsletter, Makinde noted that his administration has redefined governance and achieved significant progress, but some people are concerned about what will happen after he leaves office. Makinde assures the people of Oyo State that they will decide the state's destiny by choosing his successor. Although he planned to reveal who he will support for the 2027 election in 2026. The ultimate decision lies with the people. In addition to addressing the future of the state governance, Makinde highlighted the success of Oyo State policies, which has received international recognition. The state has achieved tremendous results in agriculture by relying on data, science, and logic. The governor also mentioned that President Julius Maada Bio of Sierra Leone was impressed with Oyo State's agro-business policies and efforts during his visit to the Fashola agro-business industry hub. Makinde's administration has made significant progress in various areas, including infrastructure development, tourism, agro-businesses, and solid mineral development. With over 2 years left in office, the governor promised that residents of Oyo State can expect more deliverable that will future expand the state's economies. That's the end of the news hour. Som TV is a 24-hour TV station. Before we go, here is a recap of the major headlines. Stakeholders appeal to Governor Kefas for policy review. President Tinubu inaugurates ultra-modern cancer center in Ebonyi. Rivers State Governor Fubara extends olive branch. Some TV is a 24-hour TV station. We are live every day. You can follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. I am Esther Oka Stephen. Thanks.